When we meet new words with sounds that are new and strange, we often use familiar, comfortable sounds instead. When we say thing, it might sound like sing, fing, or ting. Sometimes these changes make it difficult for listeners to understand what we're saying, and that's a problem. So what can we do about this? Be aware of the sounds that are causing problems and try to understand the differences between similar sounds. Next, we should try to listen carefully to tricky sounds so we can tell if we're saying them correctly. Finally, we should keep practicing those sounds so that our pronunciation is easier for listeners to understand. Let's practice some tricky consonant sounds. First, let's practice th as in thing and s as in sing. What's the difference between these two sounds? When you say th, your tongue touches the bottom edge of your top teeth, or it might stick out a little bit between your teeth. Then the air comes out gently. It's a voiceless sound. When you say s, your tongue almost touches the top of your mouth, just behind your top teeth. Then the air comes out gently. This sound is also voiceless. Feel the position of your tongue when you say these two sounds. It's touching the bottom of your top teeth when you say th, and almost touching behind your teeth when you say s. If you sometimes say s instead of th, so that thing sounds like sing, try this. Pretend you're licking a lollipop. This will help your tongue stick out just a little bit so you can say the sound correctly. Now let's practice th and s. Thing, sing. Thumb, some. Math, mass. I thought I heard something silly. This path goes through the forest. Now let's practice b as in berry and v as in very. When you say b, both your lips touch and then pop open. This sound is voiced. When you say v, your top teeth touch your bottom lip. Then air comes out gently. There's no popping motion. This sound is also voiced. Pay attention to the position of your lips and teeth. Both lips together for b, but your top teeth touching your bottom lip for v. If you sometimes say b instead of v, so that very sounds like berry, try putting your finger on your top lip so it can't come down to touch your bottom lip. Make sure your lips don't pop open when you're saying the v sound. They should stay still. Now let's practice b and v. Berry, very. Boat, vote. Curb, curve. Bob never gave Vern a birthday present. Vera likes volleyball and basketball very much. Next, let's practice sh as in ship and ch as in chip. When you say sh, your tongue almost touches the top of your mouth. Then the air comes out gently. Your lips are a little bit rounded, and the sound is voiceless. When you say ch, your tongue touches the top of your mouth firmly, in the same place as when you say sh. But for ch, your tongue pops open with a bit of a hissing sound. Your lips are a little bit rounded. and the sound is voiceless. Feel the movement of your tongue. When you say shh, your tongue doesn't move, and it never quite touches the top of your mouth. When you say ch, your tongue moves. It touches the top of your mouth, then pops open. If you sometimes confuse sh and ch, try this. Put your hand under your chin as you say the sounds. You should feel a little movement when you say ch. When you say shh, there should be no movement. When you say shh, you can continue to make the sound for a long time. Shh. When you say ch, you can't. The sound ends suddenly. Ch. Now let's practice sh and ch. Ship, chip. Shows, chose. Wash, watch. Chuck's favorite dish is fish and chips. I wish I had some chocolate chip cookies. Finally, let's practice these sounds. P as in pat and b as in bat. When you say both p and b, both your lips touch and then pop open. Your mouth moves in the same way for both sounds. The difference is what's happening in your throat, in your vocal cords. When you say p, your vocal cords don't vibrate. It's a voiceless sound. P. When you say b, your vocal cords vibrate. It's a voiced sound. B. When you say both p and b, your mouth moves in the same way. Your lips close, then pop open. If you confuse p and b, put your hand gently on your throat. When you say p, you shouldn't feel vibration in your throat. When you say b, you should feel vibration. When you practice this way, be sure to say just the p or b sound. Don't put a vowel sound after it. Now let's practice p and b. Pat, bat. Pear, bear. Cup, cub. Patty's parents live in a pleasant suburb. The baby has brown hair and blue eyes. In this lesson, we've practiced several pairs of sounds that might be confusing. To master these and other difficult sounds, be aware of the sounds that are causing problems. Listen carefully to these tricky sounds and keep practicing them so that your pronunciation is easier for listeners to understand.